I know you see what's going on with XRP right now. We making so much money, it feel like we done got one of these and went to the... No, it feels like we got money legally because we learned how to invest. This is not financial advice. I tell you about your ovens, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. I got a banger video for you, so make sure you watch it to the end, and I'm going to show you how to get better executions on your XRP if you feel like you have not been getting the best prices, especially if you've been trading it on Coinbase. Write XRP in the chat so I know exactly who I'm talking to right now. I want to see if I'm talking to some XRP holders, family. Let's get into it. XRP is currently $2.83 at the time of this recording. It's up 28% on the week. We are cooking right now, and I love to see it. A lot of people felt as if we were talking about XRP and nothing was going to change, but understand it's a cryptocurrency. If you don't have patience, then it may not be for you. But those of us who had the patience, who was able to buy it low, who didn't have the fear, we're able to eat, and the opportunities here are not done. But I want to say this: make sure that you talk to a licensed professional in your area who is licensed to give you financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. If you go to Coinbase, and I want you to actually share this video with somebody else so they could get some of the jewels from it and understand how to get in at better prices. I went to Coinbase and I said, you know what if I bought 10 XRP and it's $2.83 right now? That makes sense. But I paid attention to the details, and people don't often do that. They're trying to sell it to me for $2.86. Now that may not seem like much, but what if I wanted to buy $283 worth of it? Oh, they would have charged me an up fee of $3. What if I wanted to buy $2,000? What if I wanted to buy $20,000? They're overcharging on Coinbase. So this is how you get around it. When you go at the very top of your Coinbase app, if it's fully updated, you'll see that there's two sliders. There's one that says just a C for Coinbase, and there's one that's like candlesticks on a chart. Click on the candlesticks, and then you'll see a search bar. Type in XRP USD, and here you're gonna be able to do what they call a limit buy order. If you've been watching my videos, you've heard me say that term many times, and this is where you can pick an exact price or lower that you would be willing to buy XRP on. So if I wanted to buy those same 10, I would use an order type of a limit order, and then the limit price, I'm going for $2.82, and anything under that, if XRP dips under really quickly, it would let me buy it at that price. This is how I was able to get this $27,000 up in the last week. This is how I was able to get in my other crypto account $26,000 up in a week. Family, I'm up over 50 G's in a week just on crypto alone. I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm saying that to show you what time it is. And I also got a huge event coming up in just 2 days, so make sure that you lock in so you do not miss it. And this is the masterclass, and I'm going to show you why I'm doing it. I had transformed an account from $25,000 on January 12th, 2025, and I've traded my way up to $50,000 in just 6 months. And I want to show you how to be able to do this in stocks and crypto and stock options by being able to read the charts and also understanding stocks and companies in a better way. That's going to change the game for you, family. So do not miss out on this masterclass on how to find winning stocks and double your account in 2025. The seats are limited, so make sure you secure your spot right now, and I'll give you the frequently asked questions. If you can't make it to that exact time, then we will send you a recording, but you can only buy the recording if you purchase it now. It's a one-time payment, and it's on July 13th, 2025. If you're on the West Coast, it's at 5 p.m. If you're on the East Coast, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern on Zoom. This will not be held on YouTube. The link is going to be in the top of the description and at the very top of the comments. But I got some more information for XRP. What is the first piece? Because it's a whole lot that's going on right now, family, but we were ahead of the game. The first one is Grayscale Investments, which is a huge institution that owns a lot of crypto. They said that they are now challenging the SEC, which is the Security Exchange Commission. You know how the alphabet boys do. They got the SEC, they got the FBI, the CIA, all of these government related entities. And the SEC oversees the stock and crypto market to try to make it fair is what they tell you. But what they did was the SEC paused this ETF, and it's called a digital large cap fund that was going to be housed by Grayscale Investments. So long story short, just to put all of that on a nice bow, there's a big investor who wanted to make a basket of cryptocurrencies and make it into a fund that you could buy on the stock market, which pumps money into cryptocurrency because all of the institutions and all of the regular people with retirement accounts could now buy it as well. And this has happened with Bitcoin, this has happened with Ethereum, and then they were trying to make a new one, again, the digital large cap fund, and the SEC said, whoa, we're not ready yet. They paused it. This is what's what's going to be in it once it finally does pass. It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano. But the Grayscale organization is again fighting the SEC and saying, y'all are pausing this. We need you to hurry up. Why do we need you to hurry up? Because XRP, Bitcoin, and many other cryptocurrencies are on the run, and we want to get this fund out while people are still trying to buy it low before it goes even further. We got to think about this. What is the main reason that all of these institutions are trying to hurry up and get these ETFs out? One of them is the biggest dog in the game, Bitcoin, is hitting new all-time highs. That's really what it is. Whenever you think about XRP running up or any other kind of cryptocurrency running up, the institutions, they're always going to be probably steps behind those of you who are well researched. So they're thinking only about Bitcoin, and they're going to say, if Bitcoin is running up, then we're willing to buy into that. And if Bitcoin is running up and the institutions are buying it, then what can happen is all of the other cryptocurrencies can follow behind it. So this encourages big investors to pump more money into their cryptocurrencies. I want to give you some levels on XRP, as I always do, and we've been so on point with them. The level that you wanted to watch out for yesterday was 238. If we fell under that, then we could get a chance to buy it in the lower $2 range. But we kept going up, which we love to see. So now there's a new level. So write this in the chat or write it down somewhere so you know what level to watch now. And this is 264. We want XRP to remain above 264 because you can think about the technicals and the charts kind of like stair steps. We got to the 238 stair step and we stayed above it. Now we got to the next stair step, which was the 264. If we can stay above this for like a week, then we can head towards the next stair step. We can get there faster or it can happen slower, but we don't want to go under it. And if we stay above that 264, this is signaling to us that we're going to take that next stair step up, which we would love to see. Here's some more information on XRP, family. I'm really letting them go today. Ripple versus the SEC lawsuit allegedly is near an end as judge prepares the final ruling. What's going on with it? In short, there's a judge, her name is Annalise Torres, and she received a letter saying that there's a long battle with XRP that their client wants to have concluded now. Now, let me get to the details on it. In 2020, long story short, the SEC and Ripple, who is the leader of XRP, they were in a battle about them being an unregistered security, meaning XRP, they were looking at it like it was a stock and they weren't supposed to be able to sell it to certain institutions. XRP and Ripple were supposed to pay $2 billion as a penalty, and now the SEC and Ripple, they've since came to an agreement. But the judges and the courts still are active with this. But here's the new piece of the detail. There's a lawyer. His name is Andrew K. He's a lawyer at the firm of Sidney Austin. And he said that he has a client, not SEC, not Ripple, but his client is an investment banker who played a key role as a key expert witness in this case. And they're trying to get him to be off of the case because they believe that his time there has been completed. And the investment banker, his testimony has already been used. So now that they don't need witnesses and are getting witnesses off of the case, it's appearing to some as if the case is coming to an end finally, which is one of the major things over XRP's head right now that is slowing the institutions from being able to get these ETFs. And the institutions are the ones who, once they get access to these ETFs, they can make it pump up. I want to put another cryptocurrency on your radar, and this one is Stellar Lumens, which we talked about before, and I sent out a buy alert on it. This one is actually related-ish to XRP. However, it's up 62% in a week. So don't sleep on this one. And the last piece of information I'm going to give you in this video, we could talk about it more in the next one, so make sure you subscribe, is BlackRock, the largest institution in the world, could soon file for the XRP spot ETF. And that will be the thing. That will be one of the most major catalysts that XRP has ever seen. Family, get up on that masterclass before the seats are absolutely full. I love y'all. The link is going to be in the very top of the description, and I cannot wait to show you the game on how I double my account from 25,000 to 50,000. And you can do this with any size account from following what I'm going to teach you on that. When I see you on the next one, take care.